Hey, it's Coach Rhonda, your Optimal Health Bestie, back for another edition of Weight Loss After 40, how I eliminated 62 pounds plus and counting. All right, so I've been sharing my entire journey from top to bottom over a span of 21 days, and I don't even know what day we're on. I think we're on day 15. I'm looking at my notes. Make sure I stay on track. So I've been sharing kind of different tidbits about my journey, the things I learned, the things I wish that I had known, right? Mistakes that I had been making, and myths, like things that I thought to be true that were actually not true, like game-changing myths that got bust. And so today, I want to talk about plant-based eating, right? And the idea we feel like it's expensive, or eating more organic food, or eating healthy. We feel like sometimes we feel like it's going to be more expensive. It's going to be too expensive to keep up with. And it's not as expensive as you think. And if you really think about it, if you were to lean into plant-based eating and eating less meat, eating less processed food, less boxed and, different processed foods in a box, things like, I'm always going to pick on Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Pop-Tarts, or even something like Cheez-Its, that you can't grow a Cheez-It. Anything you can't grow, anything that's not that one thing, like an apple or orange, or something or even if you take something as simple as like yogurt or plant-based yogurt. But if it's got, some strange, exotic, deliciously sounding flavor, it's going to be a level of processing to get it to that. All right, so here we go. But again, just want to bust the idea that it's expensive, and it's actually not as expensive as you think. So if you were to not be purchasing meat, and instead you were purchasing beans, dry beans, frozen beans, or even beans in a can, I'll buy organic beans in a can. That is going to be less expensive than purchasing meat, right? So that's one. If I'm buying fruit rather than some processed form of it, some sugar-laden form of the fruit, then that's going to be less expensive. And nowadays, the price of organic versus non-organic, they're getting pretty close. If you didn't notice, the prices are getting so high kind of across the board, but they're getting pretty close. And what I typically do when it comes to organic produce, now I try to buy mostly organic, but there's a list that comes out every year called the Dirty Dozen. And that's a list of the most kind of toxic, kind of pesticide-laden fruits or vegetables that you should be buying organic, right? And so sometimes if it's a choice in the price and I'm like, I don't know, I'll make sure I look at the Dirty Dozen. If it's not on the Dirty Dozen list, then I'll go ahead and buy it just regular. If it is, then I'll try my best to get organic. But if you can't, you can't. This thing's got levels to it. And so if you begin to eat more whole foods, just an apple, just an orange, even if you're eating meat, just that meat, not this processed form of the meat, not chicken flavored beef or something of the sort, right? And you pay attention to how you're getting a good source of that, right? Whether it's wild caught fish, whether it's grass-fed meat, right? But again, plant-based is the question here. Is it expensive as you think? It's not. I guarantee if you try it. When I first launched out, I was like, this is going to be crazy, but it turns out it wasn't. And so it is not as expensive as you think when you compare the two, the price of purchasing meat or the price of eating out. Nowadays, eating out is crazy. You could roll up in Chick-fil-A was my favorite. You could roll up in Chick-fil-A and spend $20 easy. I think I went recently, it was with my mother or a family member, and I think I got the fries. Yes, I eat fries here and there. I got the fries that day and maybe a lemonade, and she got a meal, and it was 20 and some change at the Chick-fil-A. And I've been by myself back in the day, and a whole meal was like getting up to like $13. So this stuff is adding up. So again, Weight Loss After 40, How I Eliminated the Weight. And we're talking about the fact that plant-based eating, eating more whole food, choosing more better choice of food, organic, is not as expensive as you think. All right, you can mix that thing up, but the thing is, you have to start making different choices based on what we have available. You can't just go like it's been going. You got to pay attention to things. All right, so a couple of resources below. Grab what you need, and I will see you soon. Take care. Be blessed.